the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I catch the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, I leash I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble, that's my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, then you watch that.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque.
Here's a great look at Caesar Superdome, located in New Orleans, Louisiana. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. They send him left out of the slot. Penix to the air to start us off. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Penix working from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the shotgun, Penix. Rooney downfield, and he has it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and goal, Atlanta.
Penix here from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. The 40. At the 20. And he's going to go. It's a big 6.
Well, that is two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Score Saints 7, Falcons 0. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing Penix. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 41. To the air with Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. London going in motion left. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun here. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Yellow, 22.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Ready, ready. Cut, cut.
They just get the play off. There's a man underneath. It's Kamara. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Yellow, 43. Set.
Here's the snap off for it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Got it.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. David Onyemata there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, here we go. 6, mega. Green jack.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Black 40. Red, yellow. Ready.
From the 31. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Hey, check mega. Quick, set.
It's Kamara on third down. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
45, right.
Now Rattler. It's complete. This is Olave. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints hoping to break this tie before the half. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Rattler dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to work it to the 20. Troy Anderson, that time with the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And it's a dime look from the Falcons now. 3rd down coming.
Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Kamara running out of the gun. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. It's about 43 yards for him. Prater puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time left. He tucks it and takes off. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that 1st down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
And the Falcon 1st down.
They're going play fake with Penix. What's is there? And he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Knowing how a wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate. Now, I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone. You got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
50, green. Ready?
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Come on, set. 60 red, steel, black. Check, huh?
Throwing is Rattler. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's go now. 10 black, cut.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he caught by his back. Kamara. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Brings it in at the 12. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix now. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Penix. It's into the hands of Mooney. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Robinson on the inside give. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. A toss now to Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, we give to Robinson. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Penix escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. They put a receiver in motion here left. Penix on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
10 black.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. Jump the defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready, ready. 32. Set.
Another run for Kamara. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 reps.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
They'll run with Kamara. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Rattler to the air now. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Set, hut. Yellow. Set.
Looking to throw. Rattler. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Kate, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. This gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Ball carrier.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Saints' 20-yard line.
Slot man motioned over. On 2nd down, Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
London going to motion over right. He'll throw it. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Gabe, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Black 40. 10.
Gonna start things off with a run by Kamara. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints trail by just 1. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. 45, wide. Hut, hut.
From the 41. It's a big strike to Hill. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Back to throw. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5.
14.
Now Prater on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. He could not afford to lose yards there.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30.
Look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he is to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
33, yellow. Check, smash. Ultra, go ultra, cut.
Here's a give inside to Camaro. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ready.
2nd down, it's another give to Camaro. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Ready.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Down. Block 40. Down.
They stay on the ground with Camaro. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. It's going to be a 46-yarder. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Tate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Here's Agnew on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with though here. We got second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The clock has fallen into its final minutes. Here comes second and 10. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
First down, Falcons.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push it deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And it stopped. What an ending we almost just witnessed. They got to him before he could reach that end zone. This game's over. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.